Going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thought I'd take a little time this afternoon and record a video. Um, Not sure exactly what I got on the agenda. I think probably the biggest thing is give you an update on kind of my social media detox. Right, I kind of wanted to do a weekly update. Maybe where I'm at in regards to the dating scene. Right, this kind of a Sunday video is more like a vlog than any other specific pointer of just how things are going, kind of a check-in, right? Keeping myself honest on the progress, really. And also just being in front of the camera, recording yourself, getting more comfortable with videos and stuff. So, unfortunately, in the garage again. I got the heater on. It's not gonna warm up anytime soon where I live, so it's gonna have to do for now. Hopefully warms up. If I keep doing these, we'll be in different locations, maybe outside on the property or maybe wherever. So yeah, so social media. Yeah, I think last time I might have discussed, I don't know if I have or not, but I did decide to go ahead and deactivate my Instagram and Facebook. Specifically, just if I'm gonna have it on my phone, me checking it once a night, you know, it's a little bit more difficult than if it's right on your phone. You can scroll it, right? So I mean, the tablet's not that pain in the butt, but it's like, what's the point? I log on there and there may be a couple things I'd have to like check in on, right? If somebody may have sent me a reel or a message. But those are very few and far between, and most of those people that send me that stuff already text me now, right? I'm not having, random eights or tens, jumping in my DMs and giving me a message. But I got some friends that may send me some funny reels, right? And they kind of, I've had two people specifically ask, "Hey, did you delete your social media?" And I'm like, "Well, I didn't quite delete it, right? I deactivated it for a reason." Um, But let's see if I can get this thing back on. No. Oh well. And we'll go with it. So I deactivated it just kind of a detox. Like I said, I just spending way too much time on there. Even I get the updates on how much screen time that I've had. Right, it's definitely decreased. I don't miss it. I do have X, so I still got on X, and I'll scroll some memes and some dumb stuff like that, but not a lot, right? I still have Snapchat, not on my phone, but on my tablet. But again, I may have one or two snaps for some friends, and they already kind of gotten the message that I'm not on there as much because at this point, what's the point of it really? Sharing my life. Why? I'm oversharing. I felt like specifically to people that probably really don't care or deserve to know what my day to day life is like, right? I'm, in 2025, cutting that out. I'm not out of the dating game. I'm not doing online dating. I'm only allocating my time and energy to people that reciprocate that time and energy and make an effort and communicate effectively, I guess, when it comes to that, right? And that could be covert communication or overt communication, right? Typically you kind of know or you get the vibe and, what are those people picking up from your conversations or interactions with them? Is it, you know, beneficial for you or not to keep this relationship going, whether it's a romantic relationship, friendship, whatever it might be. So yeah, update is I don't miss it. I've deactivated it. I don't know when I'll get back or if I do. One of the examples is, this weekend of me not really missing that is typically when you go out and me and my daughter do stuff. I'll make a couple snaps or stuff like that, take some photos. Right, I'm still taking some photos, but it's more of like, hey, I'm taking a photo to kind of remember this, like we used to, right? When you had the old disposable camera and you used to take photos because you wanted to remember the occasion, right? So it's a little bit more prevalent now with cell phones. So you took a couple photos, and then I was more present around her. So that is a definite benefit. I'm more focused, I feel like, at work. I'm able to, well, I'm starting to able to mitigate the noise out of my own head and being able to kind of articulate something on a video. So that's good. I mean, this is probably way overdue, right? I mean, I'm in my mid 30s, so I wish something I would have done in my mid 20s potentially, right? Longevity, because it's a waste, you know. Like I've said in other videos, you don't really hear people saying, "Hey, I get rid of social media and my life's terrible now," right? That doesn't really work out to that. Another thing too, a little update is, you know, cold approaching. Cold approaching more. I think cold approaching is good. I'm not an expert at it. I'm not going to give you a list of how you should do it or how you shouldn't do it. I think mine is just to the point of not really caring what people think. I know I got a good friend that's a good looking guy, you know, good head on his shoulders, works out. And just talking to him, like, hey, you should go talk to that girl, or that one girl you kind of chatted up, you should ask her out. And he's just self confidence is through the toilet. And I'm not sure why, right? Could be, you know, family related, person related, bad experiences, you know, him in his own head, right? That's kind of my thing is, you know, I had a pretty good childhood and I was loved. You know, it's not really that. It's just, you know, nobody likes rejection. But, you know, I'm to the point now, I'm old enough where it's like, hey, what's the worst that's going to happen, right? I guess they could say no, or they could say ooh, or get away from me. But, you know, if you don't come across that creepy or cringy, um, which is plenty of videos that can define that. Me, you just kind of have to figure out your own path. And there's opportunities out there that I've seen where I was like, okay, I cannot not say something to this person, right? I have to do it. So, you know, I've been doing that more. I think I might have even commented on that, but a couple of them, you know, said they had a boyfriend. Another one at the gym, she's pretty cute. I don't know how old she is. She may be a little younger than what I kind of am looking for. You know, again, I'm mid 30s. You know, mid 20s to mid 30s. You know, is fine. I don't know how old, but was able to, you know, chat her up a couple times and then you know, ask her if she wanted to hang out. She said yeah. Exchanged numbers and we've been texting a little bit here and there. And then this is the tricky part where I'm not necessarily very good either, and I'm trying to edge around. Right, you gotta get a date set, but you can't be a cold fish either. Right, if they're asking you questions, I feel like you should respond and still kind of keep that flowing, but don't blow up their phone right until the date, and then try to remain a mystery. That is a definitely a skill that's worth practicing. So I'm in that stage right now. So we do have a potential date set for Friday. This is Sunday, right? I'm busy the rest of the week with work and my personal life. So Friday and Saturday and Sunday is this coming weekend is my best. So, you know, regardless of what time you're watching this or what year you're watching this, right? It's, you know, this is a Sunday, planning a, you know, 5 days in advance potentially, just because, you know, most people hopefully that are in their mature years aren't going out every night, right? That's not what I want either. So well, you know, a couple of things that I did do is I did make a list of what I was looking for in a person, and of course always have some lists of short-term and long-term goals outside of maybe relationships, just your personal self-worth. You know, I'm at the point now where this whole channel and vlog isn't necessarily going to be around relationships, because, you know, I've been there, done that, and I've lived 3 or 4 different lives in the span of you know, 35 some odd plus years, right? So um the struggles we always go through, there's always things that we battle with that, but, you know, there's other things in my life that I wouldn't mind, that's not necessarily sharing, but maybe it's, you know, documenting that, you know, from years down the road. If somebody looks at this and wants to watch it, they can. So who knows what's going to happen with this, you know, with the channel and the videos, and of course, you know, with this date, right? So hang out, you know, hook up, hang out, have fun, hook up kind of mentality from some of those other content creators that are out there that are worth watching or reading. Is the philosophy. I'm not in the position to really look for marriage again and continue having babies. I mean, I think the babies thing could still be on the table, potentially on who you meet, right? But right now, I'm taking it one day at a time. So again, I'm still going to go out. I'm still trying to put myself in positions to meet people in person, right? That's not necessarily going out to the bars. That's just doing things with your friends, right? Now, I golf at a simulator league on Mondays right now. There's not a whole lot of women there, but you never know. Somebody might come in. A friend's girlfriend brings a friend or something like that. You don't know. Um, but big places are the gym. This girl I met at the gym, and then obviously switching where I go to at the gym. I go one place in the morning for morning cardio. Then I lift at my typical gym that I know most of the people in the afternoon. That's kind of my social time with some of the guys and some of my friends there. So yeah, that's an update with that. So the detox thing, I think, in my opinion, is going well. The one thing I am going to try to do is obviously, I wouldn't say necessarily no fat, but like weed it out. Obviously, porn quite a bit. Not doing that right now. I'm just kind of in a mindset of like, hey, I've never really totally remove these things out of my life for this social experiment. It's remove everything out of my life and see how things have changed, right? And this is again the vlogs, another avenue to kind of document that, for me and for whoever else wants to, you know, watch this, share their story or experiences, and comment and anything like that. So again, I'm gonna keep this short. A little chilly out here, so plan on doing another video real soon, and maybe tomorrow in the car, and then probably not until the following weekend I get another chance. So but if you made it this far, please, hit the like button, I guess. Subscribe if you want to. I'm not going to here to tell you what to do. Make a comment, and then from that, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. See ya.